There's a story about a Harvard Business School professor who's trying to figure out how to teach business ethics. And she's standing up in front of the class and starts to talk about sort of this legendary case of Johnson & Johnson and the Tylenol case, where in the early 80s, somebody had tainted bottles of Tylenol with cyanide. And it ended up resulting in the deaths of 7 or 8 people through absolutely no fault or responsibility of Johnson & Johnson. And Johnson & Johnson's faced with the decision of what to do. And she's telling this case to the students, and the students are getting agitated as she's saying that. And it's clear that they don't think this is an ethics case. And she says, well, why don't you think this is an ethics case? And the students say, well, that resulted in such goodwill for Johnson & Johnson. People loved the company because they pulled all the bottles off the shelf. As a result, spent hundreds of millions of dollars doing that. And as she's talking to them, she realizes that the perception that the students have and that most people have is that for something to be ethical, it has to cause pain. And that's couldn't be farther from the truth. When you talk about ethics, it's the place we all find comfort. It's the place we can agree on how we best behave in a particular situation. And the challenge for ethics is that most situations we face are not cut and dried and not clear cut. They're complex. And so we all know what to do when there's a stark right and wrong answer, such as, do I murder someone, do I not murder someone? Typically we'll all say, no, we don't murder someone. But those aren't the types of decisions we face on a day-to-day basis when we're at the workplace, when we're living our lives. The choices we have to make are between multiple right choices. And we have to decide among those multiple right choices, what's the best right choice I can make. So that's the reason that when you make an ethical choice, when you make an ethical decision, you can't just rely on gut instinct, because there are multiple right choices you can make, and you need to think through what the implications of your choice are. What if I make this right choice, who does that affect? If I make that right choice, who does that affect? So it's a difference between choosing that sort of navigating the gray area among the various right choices you have to come up with the best right choice you can arrive at.